In today's video, I'm going to explain to you a business strategy that you can use in order to achieve your goals. And this strategy is basically, I'm going to show you how to beat your goals. So stay tuned for that. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Stef, and if you need to erase any limiting beliefs and find the blueprint for the online business of your dreams, this is the place to be. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell below so you don't miss any of my new content. Let's start explaining a few principles about goals. The first one, and probably you already heard this statement a couple of times, is that a goal without a plan is just a dream. So let's dream, but be strategic and try to find a plan in order to follow it in order to achieve your goals, because I really believe in my core that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. So stay tuned for the rest of the video because I'm going to help you. The second principle, and you're going to say, Steph, this is obvious, is basically that a goal needs to be personal to you. And why I'm saying that? Because usually, sometimes when we are younger, we decide to try to pursue a few goals that are not ours. It's more like our parents or someone else's. Maybe you are trying to, I don't know, become a doctor or a lawyer because your parents told you that this is the right thing to do. So you need to make sure that every single goal that you try to achieve, it is really important and personal to you. And last but not least, the third principle that I want to talk about is basically because we need to track our progression towards our goals. A goal must be measurable, specific, and have a deadline. And as I always say, we can adapt if it's necessary, but we need to have a plan and try to follow it as much as possible. Let's start with the strategy. And the first thing that you need to have is a clear idea of your big why. And why this is important? Because your big why is going to be the motivator when you have a tough period of time. Now that you have your big why, it's time for dreaming. So please don't put any limitations on it and start thinking how your perfect life is going to look like in 10 years. So write everything down and don't limit yourself. Just have fun and have lots of ideas and goals that you want to achieve. Now that you know the goals that you want to achieve, you need to pick one, just one, that you want to achieve maybe in a year time. And now that you have that goal, I'm going to show you the strategy that I'm using in order to reach that goal. Now that you have picked the one goal that you want to achieve in 1 year, I'm going to explain to you the strategy that I'm using that is explained in Rachel Hollis's book, Girl, Stop Apologizing. This is a really highly recommended book because basically it's really motivated and explains a lot about goal setting. So if you want to check it out, yes, please do it because it's amazing. So basically the strategy says that you have point A, that is where you are right now, and point B, that is the goal that you want to achieve. And then you need to basically brainstorm any idea that you come up with that you think that is going to help you in order to achieve that goal. Doesn't matter if it looks something ridiculous to you because you never know. Grab pen and paper and write it all down. And then in the moment that you have all the ideas and you think that you cannot come up with anything else, you just need to highlight 3 ideas, just 3 that you think they are the key 3 ideas that are going to help you to go from point A to point B. And those 3 ideas are going to be the milestones in your progression. That doesn't mean that you're going to need to do a lot of other things and tasks, but those are going to be your main mini goals in order to achieve that big goal. So when you have those 3 ideas, another important thing is to try to realize which one should be the first one and then the second and the third, because sometimes we are not sure. So you just need to try to analyze which one is going to be the first one. For example, for my coaching business, I want to have a coaching business that is going to be successful. So obviously the first milestone for me will be to build my audience. After that mini goal, I should have other projects and other tasks like creating content, like writing posts for IG, do these YouTube videos and things like that. But I'm going to focus on the 3 milestones, and then we can basically write down all the other subtasks that we need to do in order to achieve that milestone. So it's going to be a plan, and you're going to be not so overwhelmed because you're going to have a roadmap in order to achieve your big goal, that is basically to have an online business in my case. So I think this explanation is the easier way in order to pick a goal. And when you pick a goal, it's really important also when you know your projects and tasks and things that you need to do, to make sure that everything is going to be in your calendar. But because this is more for time management, and I already have a full video about this, I'm going to link it somewhere so you can check it out, because I think that I have a couple of strategies there that can help you, because I'm explaining things like the getting things done method by David Allen, or the 4 quadrant of time management by Stephen Covey. But in this video, I wanted to make sure that I can help you in order to have a clear idea of what specific goals you can pick, because sometimes we have so many things that we want to do that we are overwhelmed, and it's in the moment that we stop ourselves because we don't have a clear plan. And in that case, you're going to have a clear plan because you have milestone 1, 2, and 3, and then your massive goal, and you're going to have subtasks, so you know exactly what you need to do in every single moment. Now that you know your goal, milestones, and your subtasks, put everything in your calendar or planner so you can have a constant reminder and you can track your progression. And because this video has been really strategic and practical, please choose one goal that you want to achieve in the short term, and basically try to use my method. And let me know in the comments below, please, if you think that this method is a little bit easier and more effective, because I would love to know. I hope that this video was of value to you. Please feel free to ask any questions in the comment section down below, and I will be more than happy to answer them in a future video. And I will give you after that just for submitting the question. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. The first one, and probably you already hear this one, is go with the plan, it's just a dream. Hurt. And last but not least, the third principle that I want to talk about is, where is my energy?